You guys know who the GOAT is, don't you?
Who?
I'm the GOAT.
I'm the goat.
I'm the goat.
Hey, stop eating stuff, Bob.
Bad. Hey, everybody, I'm Tim.
Bob.
And this is the Board Game Rundown. There's Mike. He's here. He's setting up. He just got here. Let us know if there's an echo. We're trying like a different thing. And so we're not sure how it's going to work.
Not ideal setup, but we're going to see if it works.
Hey, we found a table. We're making it work. And we're also not sure how good the internet's going to be. So hopefully everybody is already on their way to the show or watching from the show. But if not, we will give you the best rundown and update we can of all the cool stuff we've already done and seen in day one.
It's crazy. I guess it's technically day one, but like tomorrow is day one of the con. Big setup day.
Day zero.
Day zero.
Get Mike
Day zero was crazy. It was good. So Carlos, it's still warm, but it's not bad. It's sunny. Josh, we wish you were here too. We've already hung out with Andrew a little bit, and it was awesome. So yeah, let's get into how our day has gone.
Crazy.
Yeah. So my sister and brother-in-law invited Bob and I to lunch, and they're like, "Hey, do you want to go to lunch with Berkey from Game Toppers?" And we're like, "Sure, let's do that. That sounds like a good time." Berkey's he's a very friendly guy. You know, if you know who he is, you will know who he is. He stands out. But so we're sitting there at lunch, and then Bob, what happens?
In walks Martin Wallace and friend of the show, Max Michael.
Yeah. So now next thing I know, we're having lunch with Martin Wallace and Berkey from Game Toppers. And we're drinking beers and hanging out and BSing and talking industry stuff.
Yeah.
It was pretty amazing.
Yeah. Pretty crazy that somebody as big as Martin Wallace is walking around Gen Con pitching games.
Yeah. Yeah. And then we came back. We got checked into the hotel, blah, blah, blah. We came back into the convention center, and we found Brandon and Eric from Key Brandon Young.
Key Games, yep.
Eric Bettinger, who we're filming in the upstairs, kind of near the Card Hala area. And if Eric was riding the escalator, we'd see him already. He's so tall.
He is very tall.
But yeah, so we got to, and then we ran into Andrew Stiles there, and was awesome.
He's still over there.
And then we played. Oh yeah, Andrew's right over there. He has got some more stuff. You thought Wine Cellar was good, guys. Calm down. He's got even better stuff coming. So just wait and see. And we got to play one of Brandon's prototypes.
Yep.
Which is a card shedding trick taker.
Yeah, I wouldn't say trick taker.
Yeah, I guess it's just
card shedding.
Feels kind of like a trick taker though.
I mean, not really. I mean, only in the sense that you're trying to play a higher.
Yeah, like the way you're trying to do it, right?
Yeah, but like the cards all just kind of pile up, and you're trying to get rid of your cards. It's kind of based on like snowboarding, where like you're dropping in, you're trying to play cards that are lower, and then you get to play cards that are higher, and you get to play cards that are lower, and you get to play cards that are higher. So it's interesting.
Yeah. Yes. Yeah, we had a good time. It was really fun. And then we shot over to the Yard House for an all play event. There's Mike.
Hey, what's up, guys? Man, I haven't done this thing on my phone Tim style in years. How do you get to these comments?
Dude,
oh my God.
Very carefully.
Wow.
I feel fancy doing it on my iPad.
Yeah, you should do that more often. Probably a better camera.
Hopefully there's no echo, because I know Tim's mic may pick me up. If that's the case, maybe I'll just go sit by him.
It doesn't sound too bad on my end.
Okay.
Oh yeah.
There
it is.
There was the photo bomb, the video bomb. Right as Josh Bowman in the comments is pointing out his co-host there. Well, he said have a great time, but we are.
But yeah, so the all-play event was awesome.
Yeah.
We played one of their new games, Terrible Game.
Yes.
And you are tearing pieces of paper. It's nuts.
Yeah.
Because you're trying to
Talk
get
about a
these
legacy game. Yeah.
Because you're trying to get these icons to match.
Yeah. You're flipping cards over. They have like icons on the bottom. And you get a piece of paper that's got all these icons all over it in random spots. And so you're just trying to tear just those icons out of that piece of paper, and you're going to score points with those. It's going to be 2 minutes. You only have 2 minutes to do all this ripping and tearing. It's interesting. Ripping and tearing.
That sounds like me after White Castle.
Yeah, ripping and tearing.
And confirm.
Yes.
Yeah.
Yeah, it's like we have shared a hotel room with Mike now many times.
It's like charcuterie.
Right. Charcuterie.
Yeah.
There you go. Nice.
That's the very less popular expansion.
That's right.
Charcuterie.
Also, Tim, don't bury this. We got to kiss Ammon.
We did.
We're going to post that on there.
We did.
Because one of the all-play things is they said to take some selfies with one of the designers. And so we walked up there and let somebody take a picture with us, and we 3, 2, 1 and gave him a kiss on the cheek.
Did you guys get into the all play thing?
Yeah.
Nice.
It was awesome. Yeah.
Yeah, we got a copy of Twinkle Twinkle with the expansion.
Nice. Good. I really want to play that.
We met some very cool people. Ammon signed it for us. We got to BS with Ammon a little
weird.
bit. Talk to Ammon's wife.
Talked with her for a while. She's super nice.
Met a bunch of new people there. Everybody,
a guy from Columbia.
Oh yeah.
Colombian content coordinator Tom. Yeah, he was cool because he saw us how like games are a lot more expensive down there because they're hard to get. And most of the time they're in English, so he has to learn them because he speaks both languages. And then teach all his friends and everybody how to play.
That's weird. I was just about to move to Columbia, so.
Yeah. Don't do it yet. Wait.
Okay.
If it gets cheaper.
Yeah. There you go. Then do it. Yeah.
Yeah.
This is kind of funny because we're upstairs above Card Hall. People walking by in front of us here. I'm here, Tim's here, and Bob's on the end of the table. Yeah. And there's the delay. So I see Bob like reach for Twinkle Twinkle, and I'm looking, and I'm like, why isn't he reaching for Twinkle Twinkle? Oh, there he is. Yeah. This delay is funny.
I'm going to take people over to see Card Hollow real quick.
There you go. Yeah, go I love that idea. I was about to walk around just to give people kind of you're at Gen Con experience. But you guys are obviously here. You went to the all play thing and you got to hang out with Martin Wallace and Berkey. I worked. And I'm sorry, Bob, now that you're away, I can't hear you because I don't have headphones on. So I'm sorry if I talk over you. So I worked, and then I showed up at the hotel literally about 30 minutes ago. But I will say on record, I saw Andrew before I saw you guys. So saw a celebrity designer before I ran into you guys. So there is that.
And now you're with celebrity podcast host.
Yeah.
Well, let's not get carried away.
We're
for those of you
we're okay.
Hold on, Bob's talking now.
Yeah, hold on. Let me talk. Mike, jeez. Yeah, you can't hear me.
That's a cool view.
This is what they call Card Holla. They spend the whole convention building craziness out of cards.
How do I get some new
and
comments?
Then
there we
on
go.
the last day, they destroy it. So this is just the beginning. We'll try to remember to get up here throughout
Carlos
the week
hitting the fire questions
and
already.
Take some pictures so you guys can see the progress. But it's pretty awesome. They'll have some really cool structures by the end. Got a little food court over there. This is where you're gonna walk in and get your badge over here. So, yeah, it's pretty cool. This is
Jasmine being
awesome.
ornery.
It is huge. So, all right, Mike, you can talk now.
You can talk now, he said. Yeah, it was really good.
Sorry.
We got to talk to Daniel Connors from Around the Board.
Nice.
I still need to be on his show. I want to be one of the squares, and I want to argue with them.
Circle marks the square.
It's not Hollywood Squares, Tim. You can't I know you did Pop Culture Jeopardy, but you don't get to go on Hollywood Squares now too.
Hey, listen, man. I'm down for all the game shows. So, Bob, they're saying your mic is not good. And
no, it's Tim's mic because it's you going through his mic because it picks up everything, which is weird because I'm closer to Tim than you are. So maybe scoot at the end of the table.
Me?
Fine.
You scoot in the middle and Bob sits on the end.
I thought they were saying Bob's mic wasn't good when he walked far away.
Oh,
walked away from the table.
It's better now. Yeah, okay. Because Bob moved away from Tim's mic.
So I should stay over here.
Pretty much.
Okay.
So it sounds like.
All right. I'll move my stuff.
Hey, there's Daniel there in the comments. He loves arguing and having bad takes. That's weird. So does Tim.
Yeah, it's my day job. I wish.
No,
so So tonight we're going to find some more people, play some games. I do have my tumbling dice. So if you want to play tumbling dice this week, and if you win, you get to sign the board. I just say keep playing until you win. Find us, reach out, Discord, whatever. Like, let's do that. Let's hang out. It'll be a good time. So tomorrow morning we got a meeting with Floodgate. We're going to talk to Seppi, see what they got going on. We are going to have a Third World Studios event on Friday. We're going to see Canvas Critters and do a paint and take there. And then we're going to play a prototype with Eric and his co-designer.
Yep.
We will probably run into Michael Petre, who will be at that event, and he wants us to play a prototype as well.
We will 100% run into him. I'm going to find him. He's a good dude. I like
so
him.
That's all probably going to happen Friday night. Although Friday morning, Bob and I are going to play in a dirt and dust tournament.
Hell yeah.
Signed up for that. Pretty excited.
Awesome.
Actually reached out to the designer as well. Hopefully get a chance to talk to him during that event. Love me some racing games, and figured out he was the designer of Cut Nahora, which I have not cut my teeth on yet. But I have read the rule book, and I am very excited to play that one. So here's another game this guy came up with that I'm really excited for. Love me some racing games.
Yeah, absolutely. It's a good opportunity. Then let's see. Of course, we haven't seen them yet, but we're going to run into the BA Games crew. They're amazing. We love them.
That would be awesome. Can't wait for that.
Around the Stump, we took a picture of their booth, and I already bothered them. I look forward to seeing Matt Ryan. We've seen Ammon. We got to hang out with Ammon a little bit. Like Bob said, we kissed him. We did not ask for permission. We just
that was
landed
non-consensual. Luckily, he was okay with it.
Yeah.
He's a nice guy. We figured he would.
His wife gave us permission.
This is true.
That's all that matters.
That's
Dave,
right.
I don't know if it's a flipping right. I do know it's the one that is like amusement park themed. So maybe that's his flipping right. I'm unsure. It's the one he's been working on art for here recently. This is this is water. None of us have whiskey, and Bob left the Glenfiddich at the hotel. So this is our first ever Water Wednesday.
That's okay, because while attendance is mandatory, the whiskey is optional.
And Bob and I have also been drinking since noon.
This is true. I've been drinking since noon.
Literally.
Where'd Andrew go? Does he have any samplers on him? I almost brought a flask just for this. Oh, yes. Dave confirms. Parking here. That's his rolling right. Awesome.
Okay.
Can't wait to check it out.
Nice.
It's going to be awesome. I'm really looking forward to it. So we got a couple of things, we're excited to see. There's obviously like the must buy, like, hey, we're going to try to find these games and buy them.
Yeah, a couple on my list.
What are they?
So I actually went by the
Surf and
Meeple, and they do have deluxe copies of the Core of Discovery. And so I'm excited to grab one of those because the board is wooden, and it's a cooperative deduction game. And I saw some people playing it; it looked really cool. So I'm going to snag a copy of that. Also from Kid Table's board game, I'm going to screw the name up, Nana Todori.
Oh,
yes, it's in my bag if you want to play it tonight.
Yep, I'll get a copy of that.
Nana Toridori.
That was close.
Speaking of, they are in our hotel.
Oh, nice.
Yeah, they gave us a ride.
They saw me limping. They're like, "You guys want to ride?" I'm like, "Oh my god, thank you."
Yes.
Yeah.
Oh yeah.
It would not surprise you to learn that Sean Jockerman and the people he hangs out with are also A+ human beings.
Yeah, no surprise there.
Yeah.
What other? Man, Carlos, with a second question, we didn't even answer the first.
Yeah, we're going to
I
answer
can't
both.
see comments. You're going to tell me I can't. Have
Yeah, that's fine. I will say one game I really want to pick up is Wolf Street. That's the live stock market game where you're shouting and trading. And Andrew Stiles already said if I pick that up, he wants to play with me while we're here. So it's like $25. It just sounds like a blast. If Dirt and Dust is good, I'll probably pick up a copy. There's a chance there will be a review copy coming, but either way, we might get one while we're here anyway.
Is it Ham Helsing?
Yes.
I want to find that.
Yeah.
I want to find that. I want to find Battle for Hoth.
Yep, Battle for Hoth is what I want.
And then that Light Arena, the game where
you drop the pieces and use the
Yeah.
You don't remember
Parker was telling us about where you drop the
I'm
and
drawing
use
a
the
blank
app
on that
and it
too.
shows you all, where all the ships get hit.
Looks
Stuff
good.
like that. Light Speed Arena, something like that. I'm now totally drawing a blank. Okay, so Carlos, let's answer a couple of questions.
I know those guys. Their channel's way bigger than ours. Legends of dang it. Legends
Legends of
of
Dang It? I don't know that one. Legends of the Board?
they came to our booth like 2 years ago and
Yeah.
asked to
They had the nice flyer, right?
yeah, they had a really nice sell sheet.
It's so good.
Why can't I remember your channel name? I know I've met you guys before. That's it.
What is
Thank you. I was killing myself for not
Whiskey
remembering the
Wednesday.
name of your channel. Board Game Rundown. How are we doing, guys? Nice to meet you. We're streaming live as we speak. So,
That's so good. Nice
Yeah.
Who are you talking with today?
Just a little
Gen
bit
Con,
of Gen
yeah,
Con stuff.
pretty
yeah.
much.
What's your number one game you guys are looking forward to?
Oh God.
I want to pick up Wolf Street. I want to yell and shout and trade stocks.
Excellent.
Yeah, I want to do that.
So
Did you play Stock Ticker back in the day?
I have not.
Okay.
You're aging yourself.
Yeah, it was kind of bad. But it's a gateway game. Yeah.
Nice.
And what are you going for?
Battle for Hoth.
Yes.
Probably.
Yes, that was where you mentioned when you just met Richard Bourne.
No.
Oh,
way!
nice.
Nice.
He's over there.
Is that where they're selling it at? Is it going to be over here? Probably. Okay. So we walked by the Asmodee down there in the hall, and we didn't really see any copies of it. So I don't know if they're just going to demo it down there and then sell it up here, maybe.
Yeah, I don't know if they're selling it here, but they ran into a bit of issues with shipping.
Shipping. Shocker.
Like, it was just that there was so much of a backlog.
Oh sure.
That
I
happens.
don't know
Man.
if the speakers in.
Yeah.
I mean, if it happens, it happens, right? If
Right.
you
Yeah,
can
and
get
they
it.
said
Awesome.
There's a lot of stuff arriving like early August. Like
Oh, sure.
Next week, worse.
Yeah.
2 weeks.
Yeah.
I mean,
So wait,
Is it-
tomorrow's early August, so
Yeah. You're fine.
Yeah.
Early August. Like,
So I'm actually want to get one of those bougie copies of the Core of Discovery. They have some of the deluxe ones, like the wooden board, and so it's cooperative deduction, and I guess get a
like
kick out of that.
insert
So, yeah.
slide in. How about you guys? What are you hunting for?
So quite a range here. Wow.
Yeah.
Have you heard of the Iliad from Reiner Knizia?
Oh yes.
Yeah, so I like the concept of that one is there's columns and rows, and
Mm-hmm.
I guess when you complete one, you
You choose
assign
one
what-
tile. There's a tile at each end, and you get to keep one of them, but you have to give the other one to your opponent.
Oh, right on.
Dave
Okay.
Rossi said you should sit your ass down because they can't hear you. Of course,
You guys wanna-
they
you guys
didn't
wanna hang out
ask
for a
to be
sec?
on our stream. We
Yeah, come
asked
on, hang
them.
out for a sec.
These are
What you doing?
These are the guys from Legendary Tactics. Great channel. We've met them before. Haven't really had much of a conversation with you guys though. So
it's pretty limited.
Yeah.
pretty cool.
Yeah, we were just saying the Iliad with Reiner Knizia looks like a pretty good pickup. So I don't know if it's even out this year.
Yeah, for me it's Meltwater.
Oh,
That's the
yeah.
one.
Ooh,
Where's
that one looks
Meltwater
good.
at? Which
Capstone.
That's
Oh.
Capstone, yes. Yeah, so
Yeah,
that one
nice.
you're
Meltwater,
a
he
bunch of
said.
survivors on Antarctica, and it's like post-apocalyptic, and you have mostly citizens, but you have a few soldiers, and Antarctica is kind of being taken over by the radiation, and so you're being forced into smaller and smaller
Nice.
space to survive.
So
That
it's a
sounds
feel-good
fun.
family
It's a
game.
feel-good family game.
yeah,
That's
super super positive.
Super cozy.
Yeah,
Try not to die.
What are you,
And
Kat?
I'm looking for some Sail Legacy. 'Cause
Oh,
I'm a
right
sucker
on.
for a Legacy game.
Nice.
So
Yeah.
anything,
Yeah.
as soon as I see Legacy, I'm
Deck
like,
builder.
check it out. Let's go. So
Heck yeah.
That's awesome.
Yeah.
That's
Sweet.
great.
Yeah.
That's really cool. Again, a variety.
that's
Yeah.
right. Yeah.
Yeah.
That's the only way to do it.
That's
Yeah.
right. Well, you get all the bases covered.
Right.
Oh,
I mean,
you
yeah,
did
you guys
this
get
one.
those games, and you get to play all those
Yeah,
games.
yeah,
great.
it's like
Whereas
they're all
we
in the
both get
collection.
Battle of the Hall.
Yes.
so I'm two copies.
I like to think that we bring the best in each other out.
Yeah.
That's right.
Yeah.
He kind of drags us down.
Yeah.
Oh.
It's cheerful Meltwater.
Yeah. Oh, I like that game with kittens and cats.
Yeah,
I like
yeah.
the one where everybody's dying.
Exploding kittens and cats.
Yeah, sure. Can we blow them up? How can we put them in a blender? We just put them in a blender. Let's go.
Pair 'em with a cucumber.
Yeah, cats and cucumbers.
Cats
There's
and
lots of ways
cucumbers.
to freak out the cats.
Yeah.
How long are you guys streaming for here?
Oh, just a bit. I mean,
Not very long.
Yeah.
So it's not like a 24-hour marathon?
No, no. I gotta have
no.
time to go do fun stuff.
Like getting the will call line. Holy moly.
Yeah.
A
Yeah.
normal
Yeah.
stream is probably a couple hours, but tonight more like a half hour so we can get back to the fun.
Yeah,
Yeah,
go
it's
play
pretty-
games and
yeah.
see friends and do
We just
stuff.
want to keep the streak alive. So,
Yeah, Mike, how many have we done in a row?
Like 140 Wednesdays in a row.
Bravo.
No
Yeah.
way. Yeah.
Dedication.
Give you guys a chance.
Dedication.
Well, like sometimes one of us can't make it, but
Yeah.
somebody always does.
Somebody
Somebody
makes
there.
it.
Thing. Yeah.
That's
always
excellent.
do it.
That's
So, guys,
awesome.
awesome. Well, good luck,
Well,
guys.
thank you for having us
Can I
on.
give you a card so we can like
Yeah.
collab with you?
Let's do it.
Yeah, we got to reach out again.
We need to. Yes,
Go.
please and
Awesome.
thank you.
Awesome.
Look, guys.
Yeah, thanks,
Good to
guys.
chat, guys.
Yeah,
Thanks
take
for
care.
bombing us.
See y'all.
That was awesome.
So yeah, these guys, awesome. Please go
check out the
them
channel.
out.
Legend-
Unless you
As soon as
already
this
checked
show is
them out.
over.
Legendary Tactics. I know they are from Canada. Met them 2 Gen Cons ago, and like there were some conversations about doing some collab, but it didn't obviously didn't materialize. But that might materialize.
I think it will this time.
So yeah, there was some good banner there. That was fun.
Oh, I want to talk real quick. We met earlier sitting with Andrew Stiles, and then we ran into her at the All Play event, Kristen Mott. And so she has, she's going to come on our show and do some stuff with us, but she's got Insectarium. She's got Sharks, Clownfish Cove, and Dinosaur Exhibit. And she's got Prowl, which is coming up from Envy Board Games. And then she is co-designing a game with Ammon soon.
Nice.
They're working on one. So she's got tons of designs. Really looking forward to seeing more of her stuff. And she's going to, like I said, she's going to come on the live stream sometime. We'll get to hang out. Y'all get to know her. But, okay, so back to Carlos's first question. How has Gen Con changed over the years?
Ooh.
So I've been coming now for over 10 years. And it feels like a lot of it is kind of still the same, but it's different. So like there used to be big players here that did like big things, and then they kind of stopped doing as big things, but then other people started kind of doing big things. And also my perspective on the show has changed as I went from the first couple times attending as just like a fan with my wife and kids, and then going into working for companies to like teaching games at, either in the demo hall or at their booth for them, to then coming as a content creator. And so it's kind of each experience is like completely different. But I will say that like right after COVID, the numbers were like, it was kind of timid at first, because the year before COVID, it was insane. It was gangbusters.
It's getting back to insane.
But that's where we're at now, I think.
Yeah.
I think we are very much
Everything's
back.
sold out all 4 days.
It's very much super busy. And but I think it's a good time. They do a good job. Most of the vendors
Pretty
are
professional.
pretty professional.
It's not run by volunteers.
Yeah. Gen Con's the big show, right? Like Origins is sort of like, hey, we're having fun, we're out of here.
Kind of lackadaisy, loosey-goosey.
Yeah. Survival. Oh wait, go on, Mike. What do you got?
I didn't go to Gen Con until I came with you guys. So this is my 3rd Gen Con. I had only been to Origins prior to this, because my thing prior to being on the channel was I wanted to go to conventions and play games with people. And then when I got on the channel, it changed. Now it's who can I meet? It's really about networking now. It's been a total shift in my priority since I've been on the channel. But as far as the convention has changed, the obvious change this year is that just there's not as many big games and there's more small boxes, but that kind of goes without saying. But I think the Gen Con preview kind of proved that. But
don't tap your mic.
Oh yeah. So sorry about that. Survival though. Lots of water. Just make sure you're hydrated. Like one great thing about that Holiday Inn is cold ice water in the lobby.
Yeah.
I loaded up before I came over here because I don't love the water down here, and it's not cold. I want it to be cold so much that I will scoop a cup in and take that valuable ice out, dump it in my bottle for that cold ice water, and then of course lozenges. Tim's got the tip on that.
Yeah.
Yeah, man.
Lozenges, or like I like little like wintergreen mints. Those are nice. Soothe the throat a little bit, help the breath. Because you do a lot of talking in people's face. So
food strategy here, I will say I kind of prefer Origins because the food court is actually decent. If you want to go down and get jets, you can, and it's a deal, and it's good food. The food court here sucks. It's not always very good. You'll get stale bread and stuff like that. But they do have the food trucks out there.
Food trucks are
Depending
good.
where you're at, it can be a haul though. Like if you're all the way over where the demo hall is, whereas a lot of times we congregate to play games, and you want to hit up the food truck, you're going opposite
It's a
corner to
15,
opposite
20-minute
corner to get to the food truck. So you kind of plan ahead. You kind of go there before you go to the demo hall if you can. Otherwise, your dogs are going to be barking within a couple days real fast here because everything is so far spread out.
Also, try to be mindful of like peak hours. So if you can
everybody's going to be eating between like 11 and 2.
if you can get there a little bit earlier, or if you can wait a little bit later
What's up, Chris?
to like after the rush, I'm gonna say like
Ooh.
try to do that. What's wrong?
Man, Chris loves the food trucks. Chris is in here saying hi.
Oh, right on.
Andrew
that
says,
Runner?
let the hate flow. Carlos asks what to do with sensory overload. I will say, as somebody that is a mix between introvert and extrovert, I go eat my food in the stadium. It is cool. It is quiet. It is comfortable. I will just sit there for like a half hour and just unwind, and then I'm ready to come back in here.
Yeah, usually I find like a spot where I can sit down and I call my wife, kind of catch up, see how the kids are doing. That's sort of my way to like, and I, make sure like it's obvious that I'm on the phone, because I love talking to people and I'm really happy, people want to come up and talk to me. But if I'm trying to do that, I'm trying to like just have a few minutes, but otherwise, like as soon as I'm done, like, let's go. Like,
Yeah, my social barometer shuts off faster than Tim's does, so I tend to have to do that a little earlier sometimes.
well, I mean, I think it's knowing what your limits are and then just kind of work within those parameters. If you know when you need a break, take a break. And if you're with good people, they're going to respect that. You'll be fine.
Yeah. I like bringing sandwiches, right? So like have a hotel with a refrigerator, keep some sandwich meats and bread and whatnot, and then before I leave there, I'll make a sandwich and then I can come and do that for lunch, and then maybe dinner grab something. But yeah, I try to save money on the food so I can buy more games.
Yeah, I'm terrible about remembering to do that. I always tell myself I will. I'm like, I'll bring a cooler and I'll grab this, and then I always end up working Wednesday, and Wednesday is a 10-hour day for me. So it's like I just make a beeline for here when I get off work.
Yeah.
So
It's tough for you. It's a little different for you because you've got a different.
it's not worth it yet for me to take Wednesdays off to come to these. It might change, but it's not right now.
Well, we'll just keep having surprise lunches with designers like Martin Wallace until you come, and then that'll stop.
Yeah, like all right, we'll cut that off.
Yeah. No, enough of that. No, but like Bob makes a really good point, right? If there's, because some people like for me personally, I'm happy to eat my sandwiches, walk over to White Castle, maybe twice, maybe go over to the Steak and Shake, and that's where I'm at, right? But that's my food taste, right? Mike has a more cultured palate than I do. And
I like to try different stuff. So
Yeah.
I'm going to try to hit as many different food trucks as I can typically.
Yeah, I just kind of eat garbage out of the trash cans.
Can't confirm.
Yeah, but so yeah, I don't mind as much. I'm happy if I can buy a candy bar out of the vending machine and grab a pop.
$7 candy bar.
No,
I will say maybe a controversial take. I think Noodle Alley is highly overrated. Everybody talks about it, and I had it, and I'm like, why does everybody talk up Noodle
In
Alley?
Town and Country.
No. I'm
No.
talking about the food truck that's
Food
here
truck.
every year, and people talk up these noodles, and I just
So,
don't
but
understand
I
the
don't-
hype on them.
I don't want to.
Thank you. Yeah, I don't get it.
He says Noodle Alley sucks.
I
We gotta-
finally had them like 2 years ago. I'm like, why are these hyped up so much?
He knows.
Somebody walking by commenting on our podcast, love it. But yeah, I don't understand.
Food trucks. I usually, when I'm at the food truck, the thing I've had the most are those donuts. They make fried donuts like. to
Oh,
order
those
there.
are fire.
Boat, and they put a bunch of
Yes.
diabetes on there for you. It's really good.
Chris agrees, doesn't understand the Noodle Island hype. Also, I like trying the beer, the specialized Gen Con beer.
yeah.
That's always the thing. I want to
Oh, yeah.
try the actual, this is the beer for this year.
Yeah, Mike, you would have hated that place we went to for lunch. They had a bunch of beers that you could have tried.
That sounds awful.
All German imported
Yard
from
House?
Germany.
Well, Tap House
Rathskeller.
was the all play thing, but Rathskeller was the place we went for lunch, and it was
Ah,
all
Authentic
super
German food.
I didn't realize Rathskeller was a restaurant. I was thinking of the game mat company that's
Oh.
called Rathskeller.
Yeah, okay.
Different one.
No,
Yeah.
We did not
I-
eat game mats.
I
apparently
was
Patrick used
like,
to go there all the time,
wow.
like back in the day with like. His
Oh, that's
lawyer
why
Did they
friends.
run
Berkey
out
was
of
there. He
place?
was eating the competition.
Um,
But also kind of like to Bob's point though, right? Like I want to save the money because I'd rather buy some games and
Yeah.
some pins and
Yeah,
and
I mean,
some of
lunches
that.
and stuff, they're nice, sure, but it's like, why go spend $40, $50 on a meal when I could bring something from home that I paid $3 for, and now I get to get an extra
Agreed.
game or two.
I've cut back on the game spending the last couple of years. I think part of that is we do get more review copies than we used to. So I
Yeah.
haven't had to spend as much, and I'm okay with that. I've also been concentrating more on small box games that I know I'll get played because I just have too many unplayed games and they're bigger boxes. So just that makes it a little bit easier to cut down on the game spending.
So I think this next question from Carlos is really for Mike.
Uh-oh.
Have you ever waited in a ridiculous line for something, and was it worth it?
So here's the thing about me. There's certain things that I don't have the patience for, and waiting in line is one of them. I do not like to wait in line. I will, if I see a line, I'll come back. I'll go do something else because I just figure I'm wasting 15 minutes of my time, regardless of what the end goal is. That's 15 minutes. I could do something else. So I'll do something else and come back. Last year, I was one of the people that bought into the hype of the gang. And I waited in line once and then found out it was sold out. Then I got in line a second time and it sold out. So I got in line early, like before they even opened the booth, which is 10 a.m. I was in line at 9:45 to get that game. Because again, small box, $20, co-op poker. We all didn't like it. None of us like the gang. I've already traded that game away.
Which is kind of funny because I think the line I waited in the longest for a game was for Arcs. And,
And we didn't like that one either.
So I think I'm done waiting in
Okay.
lines.
Okay,
Wow.
so the line I waited in the longest for was Comic Book Hunters.
Yeah.
But I actually liked that game. But I knew I liked that game.
Right, you
game.
knew that going into it. I did
Yeah.
wait in that line a little bit, but that wait wasn't as long
That's
as
funny.
my Arcs wait.
And
I
I
think-
got to get mine signed by
Oh.
the designer
Same.
who was friends, right?
Yep.
You know, with
Yeah, Rossi, we got ganged or we got gangbanged.
ugh.
I actually, my first year, I waited way too long to get food at a food truck. And I was
Oh.
like, that wasn't all that great.
Yeah,
I don't
that's-
remember what truck it was.
That's my problem with the food trucks is I just feel like it's always really busy and it's also like ungodly hot out most of the time. So it's
And
like,
overpriced and underwhelming.
Chris made
Yeah.
a comment. It's about picking the off times to go.
yeah,
You either eat an early lunch or a late lunch, and that's the
Right.
way to do it. And I still love going to the stadium to eat my lunch.
yeah.
At least
I mean,
that's right by there. So it's like you grab your food, take a little short walk over to the stadium. and
Yeah.
There's lots of room.
Another good. Sorry, we're not highlighting comments. We're all on devices, and
I can't even
it's
see the comments right now.
yeah. I
That's
can
all
only
read
see
most
one at a
right now.
time, and it's yeah. I'm not. It's been years since I've had to touch
got
the
you.
screen to highlight comments. How welcoming is Gen Con to newcomers? Here's what I'll say: the people here are extremely welcoming.
Yeah.
Like everybody is really nice. Everybody's very friendly. Like I even saw a post in the Fans of Gen Con Facebook group, just to give you an example of how friendly somebody is. Or how friendly people are. Somebody found a badge on the floor and posted a photo of it and put it in that group so that somebody could tag that person. They could go pick up their badge at Lost and Found. That's
Yes.
how like welcoming the people are
Yeah.
here. But if you're coming into it and trying to figure out where everything is, it's intimidating because there's a lot going on. And even in year 3, I'm still figuring out the website and where the connected hotels are
Yeah,
and
'cause it's not just
where
the
the
convention
auction room is that I've never been to that I've always wanted to go to.
In year 10, I've never seen everything.
You
just saying
can't
that.
see everything. You got to pick and choose. One of my other survival tips is I have to keep a calendar, but I tend to be forgetful. If I don't have a device telling me when and where I need to be places, I'll miss something. So that's vital for me.
If I don't have a calendar that Mike has created telling me where to be, I will forget something.
It's kind of nice that we can all share our Gmail calendar.
Yeah.
That is super helpful. I will say that. But that's creating a schedule helps a ton when there's a lot going on.
Yeah. Also, I'll say like, so I have on my notes app, like all the booths and their number they are, and then the games they have that I want to get. And then I'll kind of like asterisk the ones that I really want to get to, make sure I get there early and check out, maybe move them towards the top of the list so I get them first. And then as I go through them and I get them, I'll go through and like put a couple dashes by them so I know I've hit them up. I know I've gone to the booths that I want to see. And actually, I did all that while we were doing our Gen Con preview.
Yeah, you did. Which is why you didn't know half the games we were talking about.
Exactly.
I'm like, did you need to see this?
Well, I was waiting for Carlos to ask the question about the game so I could find out about them.
You know what's really funny is I made a list.
Yeah.
And it's on my table in my basement.
That's a good spot for it.
Perfect spot for it.
I'm sure you can have like somebody go down there to Kelly and take a picture.
Kelly probably take a picture of it and send it to me. But I think I could just go off your list and I'll be fine.
That's what you did for Origin, so you know.
Yeah, no doubt. It worked.
It worked.
The other thing I'll say though, if you're a newcomer to Gen Con, I would if you have the ability, I really do recommend this. Either go with a buddy, right? Even if it's somebody who's never been before, just so you're not alone, right? You've got somebody else. You know, I am more comfortable, like if I've at least got like somebody that I'm friends with and I'm walking around a little bit, just in case you feel like something goes sideways or you're not comfortable, right?
If your car gets towed, need help finding it, stuff like that.
Speaking of memories of something going wrong, we should lead up to that.
Yeah, we'll lead up to that. But the other thing I would say is that or if you've got a friend that you know is going to Gen Con, or you know somebody that's going to be there that is familiar with it, just glom onto them, man. Talk to them and see if you can tail them around, at least for a little bit, you know, like, and they could show you the ropes. It's not as bad as it sounds, but it's a lot. It is a lot, but
there's a lot.
But they do a good job. Their signage. There's volunteers
signs,
everywhere.
There's stuff. There's resources available.
Yeah.
You just got to kind of take the time to go through it.
Yeah.
So first story I will tell of something going horribly wrong at Gen Con does not involve me, but it was at a Gen Con I was at, and it was like I walked back to the booth after going to the bathroom, and everybody was like, so this was many years ago. But the owner of Yellow, so Yellow had a big booth, King of Tokyo, right? Like all that stuff. And they had gotten in. So sometimes games arrive during the show and they need to bring them in and stock them, or sometimes even restock, right? So Yellow had gotten like pallets of games shipped in. I forget which game it was, but they got pallets of games shipped in. And once they put the carpet down in that hall, there's no pallet jacks, anything like that allowed in there. And the owner of Yellow was like, basically like, F you guys, grabbed a pallet jack and was like pulling it through. Security grabbed him, threw his butt out of the con for the rest of the weekend. So that was kind of fun.
Yeah.
Was it Origins or Gen Con when those dudes stole the pallet of Magic?
It was
cards?
Gen Con.
It was Gen Con? That was 2 years ago?
When they stole that pallet of Magic cards?
2 years ago.
Yeah, that was a big score.
Yeah, those dummies wore their brand on their shirts.
They did.
Rookies.
Yeah, you don't do that.
We'll lead up to Tim's best story.
Yeah,
I'll throw
building up to
throw a minor one in there.
When we steal, we're gonna wear Third World Studio shirts. Right?
Oh, that's smart. Yeah. No, I agree. I'm the designer of Digging for Dinos. Yeah. Agreed. Yeah. I co-designed Canvas Critters. Correct. My name's Mike. So 2 years ago, first Gen Con, here representing Board Game Rundown, and I had a chance to interview Keith from Thunderworks Games. This was the first time I had ever done a live interview.
Oh, it's so good.
I was a little nervous. And you'll notice now, whenever I do an interview, I want to know what position they call themselves, and I want to know how to pronounce their name, because I did not pronounce Keith's name correctly, and I butchered it like 3 or 4 times in this interview. I'm pretty sure that interview is still on our channel. I'm pretty sure it is. I'd have to go look.
I'm trying to even remember how you said it wrong.
I said it. Okay, so here's the thing: is that his name is spelled Matejka. So I pronounced it Matejka.
Oh,
It's
that's right.
Matejka.
Yeah.
So I said his name wrong like 3 or 4 times, and I
To
didn't
his
ask him
face.
until the interview was over, and he was really respectful about it. He was really nice, and we do continue to talk to him every time we see him at these cons. So we didn't burn a bridge. Fortunately, he was really nice, like everybody else in the industry.
It turned out to be a really nice story. Right?
Yeah,
it was okay.
But nothing is quite as bad as what happened to Tim last year.
Oh, and I have an epilogue to that. I don't think you guys knew about. So breaking news, right? Okay, so every year at Gen Con, I have free parking. There's a spot south of the stadium, right on the street. I have parked at every year.
No signage that says you can't.
No signage that says you can't. Other cars have been parked there, right? Like all in the row. Last year, of all the years, we go out at midnight. Was it on a Wednesday or Thursday? No, Wednesday was fine. Thursday.
I think it was Friday.
Or was it Friday?
Friday.
I think you even had a day of getting away with it.
Yeah, getting away with it. No, parking where I always park.
Yes, you did it every time I went.
Literally, you guys rode down with me and parked there before. Anyways, so we go out there and it's like midnight, 1 a.m. No car. My car is gone. Then I remembered I have an AirTag in my car. The problem is that AirTag was not connected to my phone. It was connected to my wife's phone. So then I have to call my wife at 1 a.m. and say, hey, can you find my car for me?
Dude, where's my car?
Dude,
where's my car? I wish it was that funny of a conversation. It was
kind of fun.
Yeah, it was.
I was a little worried about magic cards in the back, but other than that, it was pretty
priorities. So she, there's a whole back and forth. Where's, what do you mean? Where's your car? Blah, blah, blah. I'm like, please just let's try to find where it is. So we look, right? And you get like a Google Earth kind of view of it. And I'm like, okay, it's in a junkyard, right? Or not a junkyard. Tow yard. So we look it up and then find out they're open 24 hours. So you can go there. So, who was it? Spencer?
Or was it Spencer came back and picked us up.
So somebody had to come back, pick us up from Greenwood. So they drove 40 minutes back, picked us up. We went. I paid $145 to get my car out of
parking money for 10 years at one time.
To get my car out of
to get your car back.
Oh man.
So, but here's the thing: there was no ticket on it.
Nope.
Nothing like that. So here's the epilogue. January, I get a thing in the mail saying your license is going to be suspended due to an unpaid parking ticket. And you have 30 days before we suspend your license.
Wow.
So I have to call the Indianapolis court. And I'm like, hold on, what is going on? And they're like, well, you got to pay for this ticket. So I had to shell out another $100 for this ticket because it had late fees on it.
Accruing,
from August.
Oh my
and I had never gotten the ticket.
I had fought that.
Oh my god!
There's not even signage that you can't park there, so that was bullshit. We got towed anyway.
Wow!
I didn't even know I had a ticket.
Yeah,
Towed it. There was
nothing on the car.
Oh, Tim, we lost you.
I'm probably coming back. I think it's because my wife tried to call me.
We're working on Tim. Tim's working on getting back. Your screen's black, so I would assume no.
Okay, I'll leave and come back.
Yeah, let's do that. He's going to leave and come back. If you guys didn't hear the follow-up to that story, that was really good. I want to make sure everybody hears that because I didn't even know that part.
Yeah, I don't.
So I want to make sure he gets back in here for the epilogue to the ticket story. That was wild. I'll still never forget that. We walked all the way out there, and it's not it's a bit of a walk to get to the south end of the stadium, but when it was free. Okay, so part of it must have been there because Dave's asking, is that because he didn't pay a ticket? Yeah, he got a ticket later and didn't know it. You're back in, Tim.
Beauty. So yeah, I had a ticket, didn't know it. There was no signage on it, no nothing telling me
But you had a ticket.
you have a ticket. And so then I got that notice. And so I paid, and I'm like, okay, so am I good? And they're like, yeah, you're probably good. And I'm like, well, am I going to get like some kind of confirmation? Like, well, here's the number and the receipt that you paid. And I'm like, so my license isn't going to get canceled, right? And they're like, yeah, you're probably okay. And so it took I had to wait 30 days because they processed everything. I had to wait for the deadline, and then I was good. But I was just living.
Oh man.
Yeah, it was all bullshit. I'd be like, can I have the ticket that the officer wrote? There should be a carbon copy or something of the ticket that he wrote. You can't just say, oh, you have a ticket. I would like to see proof of that ticket.
Yeah.
Don't you know a lawyer?
Listen, at that point, I was not interested in stretching it out with the possibility of losing my license. That I was like, I'm just going to pay this thing and get it done.
That's how they get you.
That's fine.
Just bending the knee.
They get that one. Never again.
Never again.
Does Bob have any stories that are worse than when you tried to open my lift gate last year?
That's about the worst one. Yeah. So Mike pulled up. We've been walking around trying to find his car. We're with our friend Karen, friend of the show, but doesn't watch.
True.
And I'm helping her carry stuff. She's been working all day.
I'm just gonna have fun.
And we you can't find Mike's car. We're looking all over the place. Mike thinks it's here. Mike thinks it's there. We're tired. We sit down. We're like, go find the car and come get us. So Mike leaves. Finally, he pulls up in his car, and we go to get in. I'm trying to put this stuff. Arms are full of my games, her games, trying to get the back open, and I'm trying to open it, and he's like, it's open. And so I just think it's stuck, and I yanked on that thing so hard, and I hurt my arm so bad. And of course, I was between jobs, so I didn't have insurance or anything. And so Evan, friend of the show, who was Portland Games, he's in the chat sometimes. He's like a chiropractor / doctor, so we come into the con and we're talking to him, and he's seeing I'm gimping, so he's grabbing my arm and yanking on it and rubbing and pushing, and I got this grimace of pain on my face. He's just got this look on his face, and he's putting this pain on me. Huh?
Highlight of my show.
Yeah, that was Tim's highlight. Yeah, but that kind of sucked. Yeah. And so last year was my shoulder / arm. I think it was more my forearm because I tried to yank on that. Yeah. This year it's my calf because Sunday Tim invited me out to play some softball. Didn't stretch. Didn't think about getting old. Had a pretty decent hit. Took about 4 steps towards first base, and my calf just seized up, and I kind of fell over, and I was done. And my calf hurts so bad. It's better now. I could hardly walk at all on Sunday or Monday. Yeah. Tuesday, I kind of I went back to work. I stretched it out, kind of walked a little bit, but I was still kind of sidestepping and hobbling. I can walk mostly straight now, but I'm definitely not as quick, as I normally am.
Hoop did his Aaron Rodgers impersonation. Instead of 4 snaps with the Jets, he took 4 steps.
4 steps, and I'm done.
How dare you going to insult the Jets with the Rossies on the stream?
I used to like the Jets back 25 years ago.
Suck.
Right after they got rid of Keyshawn.
They could be.
Jets now.
I guess they could be Bills fans, but I think they're far enough east. They have to be Jets or Giants,
I think they're by default.
I think the majority are Jets out there. So we'll see.
Giants is more New Jersey, right?
I'm pretty sure.
No.
I must be tired or slap happy or brain dead or all of the above, and that sign over there looked like Cornholus to me at first. It is Coriolis, is what it is.
Did you say so?
So Carlos wants to know, besides free parking and free wheelchairs, if you could change one thing about Gen Con, what would it be?
I wish I turned the air conditioning on during day 0. But it is hot as heck in here. People were getting heat exhausted trying to do their setup and stuff. Because in the vendor hall, since they have all the doors open, they don't put the air on in there, and it is hot trying to walk around inside there. It's stuffy. Forklifts are zipping around. There's people everywhere.
It's brutal.
It's rough. I mean, we're up here. You can tell that the air AC's not on as high as it will be tomorrow. It's a little stuffy now, but yeah.
Yeah, I tend to get hot earlier, quicker than other people too.
Chapter, Mike.
I will. Sorry. Sorry, guys.
Tapping
Dave
it.
confirmed JETS. I will say the one thing I'd change, I wish the food trucks were closer to the demo area because going from opposite corners of this huge convention center is a ton of walking if you don't commit to getting food before you go out there.
Having a way to do that would be a lot better, right? More accessibility to that stuff.
Yeah,
would be good.
like a couple food trucks back there. It doesn't have to be as like 20 like there are out there, but a couple
There's just
over
the
there.
room for it over there, and like I mean, maybe you pay a premium to get your truck out there, so
Yeah.
it's closer. I don't know.
A better food court would be nice because the food court again at Origins I think is great. There's several options that are excellent. I don't feel the need to always go to North Market or local restaurants. So something other than the stale nacho chips and the stale buns they put on those brats would be great.
Yeah, it's really too bad how not good.
It's bad. It's not even. It's inedible in my opinion.
Yeah, it's not. I will walk to White Castle instead of eating.
Yeah.
Like,
unless I'm desperate for a water, I'm not touching the.
And you get that from a vending machine, so you're good.
Yeah.
No, I think the other thing for me, and there's no fix for it because it is what it is. It is the it's so often that the game you want, the hot game, it's out in the first 10 minutes of the show, right? And if you're not lined up early and running in there at rope drop to get over there and get it, you may have a hard time finding some of the games you want. One of the things I've seen that some of the booths are doing this year, and I really think it's great, is they are doing Gen Con pickup. So you get online, you order it ahead of time, and then you're going to
just go pick it up.
Yeah. So I think if you can do a mix of having it, so it's like, look, like I'm Mike, I don't want to wait in line, but I have the opportunity to pay for this game, and I just get over there sometime to get it. Awesome, right? That's great. But I also feel like other people should have the opportunity to walk up because it is a feels bad situation if you walk up and it's like, oh, it's pre-order only. Like, well, that's a bummer.
Some people may not realize that.
Yeah,
it's possible. It's possible to be unprepared and walk into that blindly for sure.
Yeah, I mean, because it's a lot of work, and I don't feel like everybody should have to do all the homework. You should be able to go to a con and have a good time, and I think you can. But if there's stuff you really want to do or see or get, you will be rewarded by planning a little bit better. And Alan, to answer your question, would the experience be better if they reduce tickets? I don't think so.
Nah.
I think you need to have. I think being part of the event, right? Like being here and experiencing it. It's sort of like like San Diego Comic-Con, right? Like that's a huge event, and everybody's hyped to be there, and it's really cool and it's fun to be part of that community and do all of that. And so I'm not saying do like more tickets, but I mean, definitely I enjoy it being a big spectacle. You just have to.
Yeah, just know it's going to be crowded, right? It's like going to a concert. There's going to be a ton of people. You're going to be kind of shuffling through.
Jostled, right?
You're going to get jostled. There's no need to get upset. Like, you ran into me. Yeah, I'm running into everybody because I'm getting pushed around. It's like, it's going to
bring deodorant, shower, and clean chairs.
There are several changes that are actually in progress. So this is the first year that in the vendor hall, you're not allowed to bring wheeled carts, which can really plug up your ability to walk inside of that vendor hall. I know that's an inconvenience for some people, but I mean, there's so many that it really can bottle up where you're trying to go, and they actually have like a bag check this year. The other thing is Indianapolis supports this convention very well. There's tons of connected hotels, lots of parking, and they are building the largest hotel in downtown Indianapolis as we speak, and it is redefining the skyline that will be connected to this convention center. So they're accommodating it more and more every single year,
which is good because I don't want Gen Con to leave Indy.
Obviously the convenience for us is it's 2.5 hours away.
To have this kind of access right to the show is amazing.
And there are bigger convention centers around, but they're in more expensive areas with less connected hotels, harder places to find parking. I mean, they could have it in McCormick Center in Chicago, but it would be a nightmare cost-wise and getting there and getting out.
I've gone to C2E2. I mean, it's really cool once you're in, but the stress of getting in and parking and then getting over there, and then like you said, getting out. You know, even Grand Con, right? Because it's in like the Devasi Center or whatever downtown. Not the easiest like way to like navigate through downtown. Some of those interstates as you're zipping around and you got to hit that exit. Not the most fun. The show itself, like I've been in that convention center, awesome. Like once you're in there, hey, have a good time. But it's a minute getting in there and make sure you get in that good parking garage across the street and then, you know, walk over.
The proximity to stuff here is just makes everything very convenient. Yeah, it really is. And people complain about it, but it gets better every year.
But they legit need a food court with independent.
Please, that would be the big one for me.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I don't care if it's a freaking McDonald's, dude. Like I would I would eat there every day.
There is that one on the other end as you're coming from the that other food court that I walked through as I was coming. I don't know what direction.
Mike just said.
But they actually have pizza at that one, and that's not bad, but it's still like concession stand pizza.
It's like gas station pizza.
Yeah, it really is.
It's been out all day.
If you're desperate, like you can eat that and it's not bad, but everything else is just horrible.
Yeah.
You almost have to go food truck or you got to plan ahead.
White Castle.
That White Castle's not that far. And the fact that I have re-entry parking that's free because of the hotel, I might just drive over there one of these nights.
Yeah, no doubt. No doubt.
Not a bad idea.
But yeah, we've had some nights where we've just played games inside of the stadium too, and that's just nice. Again, quiet and cool, and being a Colts fan to play games on the 50-yard line is wonderful.
Yeah, I've yet to be in an NFL stadium for an NFL football game.
Really?
Yeah, so I've been here to see Notre Dame play Purdue. I've been to Soldier Field to watch Notre Dame play Miami. And I've also been on Lucas Oil many times to just play board games.
Chad mentioned the mall has a food court. I never make it over to
the Circle Center Mall.
It's behind Bob. Actually, I can see it back there, directly behind Bob. Yeah, you can see the Hooters sign.
I'll be right back.
Yeah, you got Bob. Chris said some people order DoorDash. I've seen people do that at Origins
I hate
too.
ordering DoorDash.
I know. I hate paying the extra for it. I'm too stubborn for it. I must be a Gen Xer. A Gen Xer. My girlfriend wants to do it all the time, but she is not a Gen Xer. Yeah. I'm like, I'll just go get it.
Yeah. Why? They'll bring it to you. You pay them extra, they'll feed you.
Chris says he's joking, but seriously, I've seen many people DoorDash food at these cons.
Yeah.
Wes does it all the time. Yeah. At Origins last year, I'll never forget him trying to DoorDash Popeyes, and it took like damn near an hour.
Yeah.
Jazz already called you out for when to go to Hooters.
Try to film.
It's true. We already know. Yeah. We know our hosts and our audience.
Yeah. I haven't been friends with Bob for 25 years for nothing. You don't learn a thing or two about a thing or two after a couple of decades.
Let me tell you about some Hooters.
I think 58 minutes is the record we've gone streaming without mentioning Bob's OnlyFans account, which seems to be the perfect segue after a Hooters mention.
Mark your bingo card.
Yeah, Bob's OnlyFans is streaming from Hooters at Gen Con. Let's cross off all the boxes. Are they doing Pop Culture Jeopardy over there too?
Yeah.
Let's go.
He says, order a large pizza and feed off of it through the weekend. As the guy that'll eat just about anything, don't like cold pizza.
I hate cold pizza.
Oh, man.
Gross.
You know what?
Is there a microwave in the room? I didn't check. Pizza's back on the menu.
Room temperature pizza.
What about pizza that's been left on the roof of your car?
Yeah.
So back to the worst thing that's happened to me at a convention. So actually, that's story worthy. So we did Origins, of course, as you guys remember. Me and Wes drove up Wednesday night again because I worked, and Bob and Tim came early. And so each day it was sort of just deciding who was going to ride with who from our hotel to the convention center, because Origins we stayed like 15 minutes away because it's not that inconvenient to do that there. It's easy to find parking. And so I think it was the second day I go to get in my car and there's Bob's Jets box on the top of my car. And then there it is Saturday, and there's Bob's Jets box on the top of my car. And so Sunday, we're taking all of our crap out of the hotel, putting it in our cars. And while they're distracted doing that, I take all of the food trash out of the back of my car. There's probably like 3 bags of food in there, some Popeyes, some Mickey D's, some Gatorades, and I put it right on top of Bob's car. Karma, baby.
I go out there, I was like, oh, bitch.
I'm like, hurry before they see it. We gotta go, Wes. We gotta go.
Scooted too, didn't they? I'm like, yep, they're long gone.
How did they get out of here so fast?
Yeah, he's like, go.
Now it makes sense. Yeah, that was good.
That was pretty funny though. I kept
We were
my pizza
actively
boxes
looking
over
for
there.
trash to put on your car the second time.
Yeah,
We're like,
the first time it was like that was an accident.
First time was an accident.
So we forgot it on the hood of my roof of my car. I walked. I was like, "Oh, son of a gun!" I was like, "Look, there's Mike's car." So I took it, and put it on Mike's car.
Yeah, Bob left it on the roof.
So I forgot because you were grabbing stuff out. I put it up there, grabbed all my stuff, went inside, forgot my pizza on top. So when I came back out the next morning, I was like, "Damn it!" And I was like, "Oh," and so I stuck it on your car.
Well, I will admit I did not go find a trash can, so it ended up just in the parking lot. Sorry, Mother Nature.
Terrible.
Now we're dancing.
Wow.
Yeah, Mike, I thought you liked nature themes, and here you are trashing it.
Bob, you can't read this comment, but Dave Rossi has a challenge for you.
What is it?
He said he'll give you $100 if you live stream yourself walking into Hooters and getting a waitress your hotel room key.
I gotta see if I can. I'm distraught.
I'm limping, so it might take a minute.
This
here.
thing
Hold on
like
a second.
spins around too easy.
Ah.
I know. Here we are. We're trying to give you guys the glimpse of the Hooters
The glimpse of
sign
some
here.
Hooters.
Yeah,
When
a
they're
glimpse
done
of
goofing
some
around.
Hooters.
Oh yeah, there it is. Hold on.
I'll answer
I
that.
told you. You didn't see it.
Kind of see the signs, the neon sign.
Can you see it if we go over here far enough?
Hey, look, there's
Cute
Mike
from all of
walking.
the shaky king.
We got the
We're
inception of our stream happening as we speak. This is live from Gen Con is what you're experiencing.
I don't know if I'll be able to zoom or not.
It's a
kinda hard to
neon
see.
sign. The only
You can't-
neon sign you can see is the Hooters.
You can't see anything on Bob's. I don't think anybody can see it.
Yeah, I'll be able to zoom.
Yeah, I'm not gonna try to flip mine around even.
Yeah. Well, there. Here, I'll zoom out. Arms.
Yeah.
It's over there.
They have a lot of
Glow
construction.
of
The
electric
sidewalk
Texas
is
calling
closed. Like, I mean, $100 sounds good, but that would take a lot. Of
Yeah.
Might get
You got to put it in the super
maybe
chat
not tonight.
first.
Do it.
Yeah, you super chat it, then Bob has to go do it.
Oh.
Card Hala being built as we speak.
Uh-oh.
Bob pooping.
All right, I'll quit roaming
I
and
see
probably
somebody.
talking over people.
We got some
See
people.
somebody.
Uh-oh, here's
Come over
these
and see
We know
bums.
these guys.
Yeah, hell yeah, we're live.
We're live.
Hey, they
right
can
now.
only get on the stream if they brought us Uranus
Dave
Fudge.
Look at
Hold
these
on.
guys.
I gotta tell them. Dave Rossi said he would give Bob $100 if he live streamed him walking into Hooters and giving a waitress his hotel room key. Full disclosure, Bob and I are sharing a bed.
So, hope she's ready for a sandwich or an Eiffel Tower or something.
You said bring a sandwich. I didn't know that's what you meant.
Yeah.
You guys literally picked the highest spot.
Yeah. It's getting steamy. We were talking about Hooters. It's getting steamy.
Oh, I didn't think
now.
you guys heard the conversation about Hooters. How about that? Because you can literally see it behind Bob there.
Okay, so Carlos has a question. This is good for Eric and Brandon too. Does Gen Con capture the spirit of tabletop gaming? Carlos is our hard hitter, man.
Dude, he has some good questions.
I don't think anything can capture the spirit of tabletop gaming. Like that's such an enigma.
An ethereal.
Yeah,
thing.
it is a aspect of the spirit of tabletop gaming, which I think is rabid consumerism and buying the new hotness. But like, I wouldn't say that it captures every aspect because like when people complain that Gen Con there's not enough time to play games, and I think a huge aspect of the spirit of tabletop is playing games. So
Wait, you're supposed to play the game?
some people do. I've
That's
heard.
so
I've heard. Yeah, I've heard.
Two things I just realized. Well, first of all, to seriously answer that question, I think it's what you make it. If
Yeah.
you like,
I would
for
totally
us,
agree.
for us, like the fellowship that we get, like hanging out with these guys, playing games and seeing our friends and doing all of that, for me, that is the spirit of tabletop gaming.
For
so,
sure.
Yes, but we have cultivated that experience for ourselves.
Yeah.
Also, I just realized now, technically, Eric's on the show, so I have to go.
I was texted to fill in for you because I heard you were leaving.
Hey. We got a round of applause also over here, so it's awesome.
Dreamception.
Oh, I gotta record it.
It is the Inception.
This will have to come later. That's right. If you find us, we got these really cool badges. Like I take long turns, Andy time. And
Nice.
neckbeard grognars. And what's it? This is our favorite one here.
We were like,
It's do you have GLA, game length anxiety? If so, see your nearest doctor, I suppose.
Whiskey Wednesday. Yeah, we're the board game rundown.
100% do. That's great.
You
guys having fun?
Oh yeah.
Nice.
Awesome.
I just got here. These guys have been here all day.
Oh, okay.
Saving that tomorrow.
And your arms are
every
tired?
Wednesday for how many do you say?
Yes. Well, because I've been holding this up for too long. I was sitting down and then I started trying to find people. So
you're on a scavenger hunt.
That's right.
So I thought about trying to find content creators and like sneaking up on them with videos, but they thought that was gonna be a little too creepy, so I decided not to do that. So
More game rundown. Check us out.
yeah,
That's kind of the fun part is walking around finding people to bomb the show. It's really fun.
Exactly.
That's what makes it worth doing here at the cons.
Definitely. And I saw you guys around the corner, so we were playing Vantage. And you can just
nice.
walk up and leave that game.
Sweet.
And they can keep playing and do whatever. So I was like, just keep going.
Awesome. Was
We'll come back.
Is it really good?
It's good. It's fun. It's purely adventure, purely exploration. So if you don't like exploration and like not much of a game, you're not going to like it. So don't even try it.
Not my kind of thing.
Yeah. No, there's barely a game there. John and Andy are like, oh my gosh, I can't believe we're playing this. It's so painful. And we're like, shut up. It's not that bad. But it's not their kind of game. So you got to know what you like. But it's been fun. I've enjoyed it.
Nice.
And that's what matters, what I care about.
Exactly. That is true.
All right. What do you guys, who else have you guys talked to?
These guys here. We actually had the guys from Legendary Tactics walk by, and I'm like, "Come over here." And then they,
Marvel Legendary, like that's my jam.
oh no, another YouTube channel.
Oh,
Yeah, they're Canadian based.
Oh,
Met
much
them a couple years ago.
Much
So.
bigger.
I know. They actually put out
Like, let's
content
do
that people
Come
pay
On.
attention
Yeah,
to. So
Hey, you guys are growing. You guys are much bigger than us.
Growing. It takes time.
It does. It's been fun. Fun adventure though.
It is fun. My arm's getting
Applying
tired.
my banners. I'm very excited.
Oh wow!
That was literally the first thing I did when I got
Speaking of which, I don't even have my badge yet. I should probably get that from Tim at some point.
We sold it for $1,000. We figured you wouldn't mind if we gave you half.
Well, yeah, you're right.
It's the exhibitor badge. It's a nice badge.
Bob
You guys
took
got
to a
me-
Hooters waitress to try to.
That's right. I was like, hey, here's a hotel key and an exhibitor's badge. Come see me.
First thing is it didn't help.
Yeah, that's true. Well, we should sign off so we can hang out. I want to play games.
Yeah.
This is,
This is honestly went on longer than we expected.
For sure.
Carlos, last question from Carlos. We'll take this and then we'll let it go.
Oh boy.
What's the most money you've ever spent at Gen Con in one
I'm
go?
going to plead the fifth. 1, 2, 3, 4. Fifth. I ain't going to say.
Well, I've never had to pay for a hotel at any Gen Con, so there's that.
Same.
Oh, wow.
But
Same.
how about a game? Like, what's the most you've spent at a booth?
The most money at one booth?
One booth.
But it has to be a Gen Con.
Yeah.
Like I said, Origins, I bought a Crokinole board and all the accessories, so that was like $400.
Okay,
There you
so
go.
Eric spent over $400
At Origins.
at Origins
Okay.
for Crokinole board and all the accessories. So that's like he bought a cheap. Yeah.
Oh, wait, it was
How
a
dare
Tracy
you?
board? It was
Those
a Tracy
garbage brown castle boards.
Call me anything.
Now this is kind of cheating because I actually split the cost with Bob, but years ago, Weta Workshop was here,
Oh.
and they had basically they had everything for GKR heavy hitters, and Bob wanted the base game, and I needed some of the expansions, so I paid for everything all in, and then but I already had the base game, so then I sold Bob basically he
base game.
He paid for the base game, and then I paid for the other stuff. So we kind of split it. But that was like $250, maybe $300. It was right around there. Like, in one drop, and I had to
Yeah.
like, keep promising my wife, like, no, Bob's gonna pay us back. You know, Bob, it's fine.
I'm good for it eventually.
Eventually.
I'm paying it little by little, but I'm paying it.
He said he was gonna give me a hair transplant.
Yeah. Well,
It's not taken yet.
hold on, let me pull you some more
Oh
out.
no. But oh hey, flawed guys are in the. Yay.
Oh, nice.
What's up?
They're not here this
Hey.
year, right?
Oh,
Yeah.
okay.
I wish y'all were here.
Boo.
Yeah, I don't spend a lot of money at one booth. I can make us maybe 100 or 200 bucks at like a single booth.
Yeah.
Most of my money goes to Kickstarter.
I sprinkle mine out.
I do sprinkle it out. I don't
True.
spend a lot of money overall, but at one booth, it's hard to get me to spend a ton
I agree.
of money at one booth.
I agree.
But if you can put a value on time, this is probably the most I've spent at Gen-Con. It's
Yeah, it's the most taxing.
yes.
That's
I've
right.
heard you in.
I have aged the
Yeah.
most. Look at all these grays I have now.
Oh, it's your turn.
All right.
Okay. I didn't realize they were still playing. I thought they were done. But we are going to wrap up because we
Up
want to
in,
play
pop
games
out.
with these guys.
Yeah.
Now we put them on the spot because they were like going to leave and they're like, oh shit, now we got to play games with them.
Yep.
Stop our show,
We're committed.
literally,
It's on video.
so we can do it. So now they can't walk away or they're turds.
Yep.
But anyways, thank you everybody that popped in and dropped comments. We really appreciate you. Chris, the Around the Board guys are going to be walking around with those banner little tags if that's what you're asking about. But I can message them and I will make sure you have some. So let us know which ones you want and we'll see you tomorrow. But anybody else got anything to say? We did talk about your prototype on the show.
Oh, sweet.
Yeah, we're like, we played the worst game of the show so far.
That's right.
Horrible.
Just wait.
But it's also
Well,
the
it's also the best game of the show so
It's
far.
also the best game of the show so far.
And the only game.
Yeah.
I take that back. We did play terrible game.
Well, yes.
Kind of.
Cool. Kind of.
I count that as a kind of because it was really hard to learn. And,
It was hard to learn. The guy insisted on like learning to play while we were all eating. And it's like, okay, I'm trying to eat chicken wings, and now I got to tear pieces of paper.
Yeah.
Oh, the terrible quest.
Yeah.
we got that.
Like, just
What's harder
wait
with
10
barbecue sauce?
minutes
You guys play
and then
barbecue?
Yeah, we only played with habanero and lemon pepper sauce. We
Yeah.
didn't do barbecue.
Wow.
That's the next level.
And then I made a comment about how I wasn't looking forward to playing Broken Prototypes about Frat Week as well. So
Yeah, nobody likes frat boys or Greek mythology, right?
I didn't say
That's right.
anything like that.
Let's just combine all the.
That was the first time.
About to kind of help you.
And now we know it's time to go.
Oh, yep. Time to really go.
We gotta get out of here.
Oh, that's not
We are signing
Oh,
off
yeah.
because the designer of wine cellar's walking up, and he's a real bear.
Yeah,
He
we don't
talks
want him
around
on
him,
this
a
show.
microphone around him.
No, it's true.
Andrew.
So, anyways, guys, thank you so much for watching. Reach out to us on Discord, any of the social medias, blah, blah, blah. You know how to get a hold of us. Find us. If there's something you want to know about from Gen Con, reach out. We'll be happy to share anything we can.
Mhm.
And until next week, for the Board Game Rundown, I've been Tim.
Mike,
Thanks for watching. We'll see you next time. These guys.
can we even do our ending? I don't think we can. Bye.
Yeah, we can.
Bye.
Hold on. We can do it.
Ooh, do it.
We can do
I
it.
can't.
Do you like to party?
I do like to party.
I also like to party.
I like to party.
A 7.3.
This is a great party.
Repeating.
We should party more often.
Heating.
I do like to
Heating.
Okay.
I also like to party. I also like to party.
I like to party. I like to party.
We should party more often.
Okay.
This is a great party.
Okay.